Good afternoon, folks. How are we all doing today? Oh, interesting. Sorry, just found a button that did something. That was quite interesting. And no, Sean. God, my brain won't work today. No, Enigma. No. What you do is you save the world for later. You think, I'll put that to one side. I'll have that later. I'll right enjoy that. And then 10 minutes later, you're like, right, time to have that world. But no, what that is referring to is the fact that this will probably be a relatively short stream on the Final Fantasy side of things. So I figured we would finish up the campaign. Probably take about an hour and a half, I reckon. And then we'll probably move on to some Total War. So we shall save the world as the Warriors of Light. And then we shall eat the world as the Ogres of not light. And how are you doing anyway today? I can't remember if I actually went and did this and then saved after. Suddenly occurred to me that I may have forgot to go and initiate the crystal cutscene. Second time I attempted the boss. So, those of you who are around for the end of last stream will know that we attempted the last boss. Once prematurely, and then once with all the best of intentions. And we died. We died hard. We died very hard. So, I have off-stream been and done some training. So I've got about 15-20 levels on where we were before. And we're going to go and knock out this final boss. Any plans for the Chrono game? I don't know yet. I do still want to play it. And I do still want to play it on stream, but I don't know if I've got the time in my current schedule this month. So it's definitely not a no, but it's certainly not a yes at this point. I do want. Streams. I think there is an interesting looking little game coming out. Things go well here, we may look at streaming. And I probably won't be streaming Friday as well, because I've got I'm running a D&D one-shot. So either I will be streaming D&D or I won't be. So yeah, it's just technically a game behind at the moment on my Final Fantasy. So looking at it, it'd be today, tomorrow, Thursday. That'd be tomorrow and Thursday for Chrono Cross. Yeah. Be tight. I'll have to see. We'll see how long Chrono Cross is gonna take. I'm gutted I didn't get to jump in at least. But I was not very well and very tired. Oh dear, right. So what we've got to do is run through these catacombs of fire. Fire was weird in the background. It's actually. I just realised that fire moving in the background is just a skybox, not actually a flat plane on the floor. Why it looks kind of parallax. That's flat. Oh, well, that's technically a 3D object. Or overlapping 2D objects at the very least. Yeah, I also had a look at, while I was looking up, like, you know, I had a look at good classes to use for this. And it was like, under no circumstance should you ever be using the combination that you're using. You should only ever use this combination. I'm like, yeah, no, fuck you. Just in case everything goes wrong. Yeah, there was a thread that was going on about, oh yeah, Knight is one of the worst classes. Why would you ever use a Ranger? Oh my god, I can't believe you're actually trying to beat the game with the Dark Knight. You should just be using this, this, and this. I'm like, nah. If the other classes can do more damage than these two, good on them. But when I'm doing 9,999 damage a hit, don't believe that they can do more damage. attack, not on barrage. That's my fault. Save that ammo. A healthy streamer is a happy streamer, and as such, a better victim for the viewers. You are not wrong. Also difficult to remember which items I've already picked. Times now. Oh, evening, Sean. I forgot to turn the bot on. Different way of launching everything now. Attach the bot to it. How are we today? One of the things I will say as well is everybody says you should be using monk. I think it was a monk. Whatever the evolution of monk is. I can't. Like, well, why would the game give you so many throwing shurikens if you're not meant to use it? I don't care. What I've got. I like what I've got. Monkey! Oh. Yeah, I mean, with a single attack, you could only do 500 more damage than that. And if 500 damage is making the difference, you're not trained enough. Okay, I believe. Dead end. I also figured out that EXP does not level your jobs. I actually tested this while I was training. You're not sick anymore then? No, I'm much better now. Yeah, so EXP levels up your character, but actually using job abilities is what levels up your job, which is why my Knight and my Devout are so far behind everybody else. Look, because we've been using Barrage on... Oh. I didn't pick up a sooner. Silly. Yeah. So because we use Barrage in every fight, his job level is 99, or 94. If we go to the Devout, which is our newest one, we've been using the Staff and not particularly using the Cure. So he's only level 18, despite the fact that his character level's like 62 or something. Dark Knight we've been using Soul Eater quite a lot, so he's got his pretty much maxed. And Knight has been using defense, hasn't been using defense, but has been diving in the way of other people, so has been gaining some class experience. Thing is, for metas for RPGs, there are times when even the bad combinations work just fine for a casual playthrough. Oh yeah, yeah. Like, the amount of speedrunners who play these kind of games and say, oh no, I would not use this setup in a casual playthrough of the game, because if something went wrong, it would be so hard to recover from it. What's specifically used in speedruns and challenge runs is no good for casual playthrough. I like this combo I've got. I don't think it's weird that I've made the blacksmith's angsty daughter into a knight, and the knight into an angsty knight. I mean, to be fair, in this particular setup, I think she's the only one I'd change. I'd maybe look at changing her into, you know, one of the Kenpo characters, like Samurai or something. Oh. I still hate the cat ears, though. I still hate the cat ears. Can. Not too sure he can't. How's yourselves anyway? Hope you've been having a nice steady week so far. Though it's only Tuesday today, is it? Oh, but I like to be punny. Bit boring, to be fair. Nothing interesting going on? We're in a day, that is. Yeah. I feel like I've been up ages. I haven't. I just feel like I have. Can't remember. And a worthwhile one at that. One of the other things as well to mention is that mods have come out for Total War. So I will need to do a quick mod list because I never before I got started. I've been playing my own kind of offline campaign with the mods on to test them out. One of the things I'm hoping to do, I'm looking into modding it myself so that I can add character names at random. But I've already found a mod that that does add the character names. Sadly, it doesn't just read. Can't just copy paste things in. I would have to mod it for every single name I add in. Is there a Power Ranger mod for that game? Not that I've seen. What? Your turn to be the slacker at work. Well done, Pilot Guy. There's no Power Ranger mod for Total War that I know of, but there is one for Final Fantasy 15, which is kind of funny. Had to cancel all your subscriptions, and the people you follow on YouTube suck at posting interesting videos. Yeah, I don't really follow anybody on YouTube. Don't think there's anybody I'm actually... I think I'm subscribed to Critical Role. But that's just out of courtesy, because I tend to watch them live anyway. Right. There's a couple of things that tend to pop up quite frequently in my YouTube playlists. But, yeah, I don't think I really follow anyone. I feel like I've gone the wrong way here. Interesting. Not all of these enemies have the same stats. I've hit that guy for 9,999 and he hasn't died before. That means there's multiple tiers of each enemy in here, or that they have a level range that they can spawn with. Just a dead end, isn't it? Just a straight dead end. Notice this, Katie's. ignored the last part of that message. Yeah, I did. I did completely ignore that. Look at it. Really good at it. Just that the last boss was better. I've actually been in the process of today and yesterday uploading all of my my VODs to YouTube as well. Speaking of the tube, I have been slack in doing that, but I still need to work on all the thumbnails. I can't remember what that game was that I was thinking of. The game that's coming out tomorrow, and I can't lie for me what its name is. Oh, it's called Luminosity or something. Something like that. It's like a 2D... Like a 2D Deep Rock Galactic, to be fair. Kind of that kind of vibe to it. But with destructible terrain and swarms of insects, and kind of want to give that a go tomorrow, hopefully. Yeah, it looked quite interesting. Wonder if her job level, sorry, his job level, is based on the amount of times heal is used or white magic is used, or the amount of time, the amount of actual HP. Nothing. Give me all the items. I also finished my playlist of Arrowverse the other day as well. And me and a friend have been deciding what we want to watch next. And we got chatting and we were talking about like classic sci-fis and some of the older stuff that we've not seen in decades. So we decided to build a playlist of all the classic sci-fi that we could think of. You know, like all the Star Treks. This is series, not movies. I think UFOs on there. There's Blake 7. All sorts of crazy cool stuff. Compiled it all up. And that's a 57-day playlist. I started that yesterday. Battlestar Galactica is on there. Run through the list, to be fair. I've got it here somewhere. And it's in order. Collections, classic sci-fi, so it's 27 shows. And that obviously splits down into individual series, so Star Trek isn't one show, it's 5 shows, because there's Star Trek, Deep Space Nine, Voyager, Next Generation kind of thing. So we're watching them in chronological order. I knew I'd said the word wrong, couldn't think why. So we started on Star Trek, TOS. Then there's UFO, Space 1999, Blake 7, Battlestar Galactica, Battlestar 1988, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, V the Final Battle, Next Generation, Red Dwarf, Quantum Leap, Deep Space Nine, Babylon 5, RoboCop, Star Trek Voyager, Sliders, Stargate SG-1, Farscape, Battlestar Crusade, Star Trek Enterprise, Battlestar Galactica, the 2004 miniseries, Stargate Atlantis, 2003 miniseries, Stargate Atlantis, Battlestar Galactica 2004 remake, Stargate Universe, Caprica, Picard, and I think it ends on Picard. We included some of the way we ran it was any sci-fi that aired between 1970 and December 31st, 1999. But if the series itself started in that time frame, we would continue the series. So things like Picard are in there because it's part of. And also I've missed Discovery off that list as well. That needs that in. I don't actually know that one, Sean. I can't say I've ever heard of that. Is that pre-70? I've heard of Triffids. I know Day of the Triffids. But that was originally a movie. So there is a 2009 remake of that with Eddie Izzard in it, which is really good. But we're avoiding movies at the moment. We did kind of tempted to throw in the tie-in movies, so like we're watching Star Trek, so we might watch the Star Trek. But at the moment, it's just series. Ever heard of Sapphire and Steel? Joanna Lumley and some guy you can't remember. I remember there being an old, kind of, not black and white, but that kind of, just after that era. Day of the Triffids. When we were looking through all our stuff, I didn't see Day of the Triffids. And there is a couple with Vetoed as well, for just being so bad. Like Lex. No, we're not watching Lex. Actually, weirdly, I did go and look at Lex. And I was looking through the episode lists. And one of the track listings for the DVDs and stuff had 4 special features on there. Now, I remember watching Lex as a kid, and I remember it being about a big dragonfly-looking spaceship and a space vampire and kind of Farscaping vibes. Special features on that DVD list not 1, not 2, not even 3, but 4 full nude shower scenes. Like, okay, this clearly was not a TV show I was meant to be watching as a kid. Yeah, I've never heard of Sapphire and Steel though. There were some other ones we missed, like we weren't really fussed about the Invisible Man, and neither of us had grown up watching the Tomorrow People or anything like that, so we did skip some out. Otherwise, that'd be a hell of a that would be a hell of a playlist. I mean, at the pace we're going at the moment, or the pace we have been going in with watching series, we both started it yesterday, and we reckon we should be done by Christmas. Sapphire and Steel, a British television supernatural sci-fi fantasy series starring David McCallum as Steel and Joanna Lumley as Sapphire. I'm struggling to remember who Joanna Lumley is. I definitely know the name. She wasn't from Abfab, was she? I don't think I've ever heard of David McCallum. Oh, we vetoed Knight Rider as well, because boy, is Knight Rider terrible. Kind of sucks that we need 4 people. 5 people, sorry. And they're a group of 4, and we only take 1 of them. He was in Abfab. Okay, yeah, I know who it is then. Yeah, that was a good bit of recall, that. No, Knight Rider was rubbish. Oh, it was so bad.
It was like peak bad American TV. It's just Baywatch, but with a car. Oh, it's terrible. I hate it. Come on, Zandy. Let's be having you, lad. Oh, and Lost in Space as well. We skipped Lost in Space. Come too late. I shall draw the cloud of darkness upon this world. Speaking of the cloud of darkness, Final Fantasy XIV patch 6.1 drops tomorrow, and I'd forgotten all about it. Ooh, you are out of cure. Anyway. Yeah, I completely forgot about it, so hopefully the queues will. Alright. Yeah, I'm kind of the same, Sean. I mean, I was born in 87, so I'm not exactly peak age for most. But my dad was a bit of a sci-fi kid growing up. Luckily, I managed to get in on him watching them. My earliest memories is me and my dad sat on the sofa watching the Blob episode of Star Trek: The Original Series. Oh, Dandy. I was also really, really gutted that my mate wouldn't, because it's a joint playlist. He wouldn't let me put in most of Jerry Anderson's stuff. So fortunately, we've got UFO. But he's like, he refused to let me put in Joe 90 or Fireball XL5. I was like, oh, come on. Have classic sci-fi without Joe 90. We are the cloud of darkness. We have come to return this world to the void, to nothingness. I was thinking about this yesterday as well. Like, when we're finalising the list, there was... You can think of so many classic sci-fis with ease. You know, you can go Star Trek, Battlestar, UFO, Night Space 1999, Blake's Set. There is so many classic sci-fis. Very few classic fantasies. I mean, there's the Lord of the Rings cartoon. Oh, I died. Oh, shit. Terrorhawks was on the list, but neither of us grew up watching it. So while I do have it, and I have it available to watch myself, we've not got its part. One of your faves, that one. Glad Vorta in Star Trek Online. Vorta? I don't remember them. Yeah. I mean, Dungeons and Dragons Animated is the other one. I mean, there's a couple that I can think of when I was growing up. There was a cartoon of Treasure Island. That was quite, but that wasn't really. It was only fantasy because it was a cartoon and the way that. There's very few. There's Hercules, Xena, Dungeons and Dragons, Lord of the Rings, and I'm out. I've got nothing. Like I could clear that out in a week. You know. Oh, the blob thing that ate the rock. Yeah. I mean, what Dwayne Johnson did to him, I'll never... Gulliver's Travels, yeah. The problem is that most of them are movies. I remember the only Gulliver's Travel I remember was a movie. Like, there's Swiss Family Robinson, there's the Ray Harryhausen's Sinbad series, and, you know, things like that. Monkey was pre-70s, I think. I think Monkeys was 60s. If my memory is correct there. Or there was a 60s one, and then maybe. But it's weird that it's just... I mean, I'm not saying there aren't any. I mean, don't take that as the takeaway from this. I'm not saying that there aren't any classic fantasy. Just that it feels like they're so underappreciated. Yeah, Monkey, Journey to the West. The guy with the tail. And the cloud and the staff. Extended. I know Monkey. It's one of the oldest and most popular Chinese fables. It just seems weird that the sci-fi is so ingrained in people of our age. Fantasy ones are kind of... Yeah, I remember Hercules, kind of, I think. That had Kevin Sorbo in it, right? Yeah, that's about all I can remember. I think Xena was underappreciated. I don't think Lucy Lawless was. Oh no, come on, Xena was amazing. I used to love that show. We all know why I used to love that show. Plus, it's one of my favourite episodes of The Simpsons. Lisa and Bart get superpowers, and they have to rescue Lucy Lawless from Comic Book Guy. And they're like, can't you just beat him up? Can't you just fight your way out of there? And she's like, I told you before, I'm not Xena, I'm Lucy Lawless. I'm just an actress. And then at the end, she does actually save them. And grabs them both and flies away into the air. And they both go, wait, Xena can't fly. She says, I'm not Xena, I'm Lucy Lawless. No, Andromeda was not that good, I will be honest. Wait a minute, why isn't Andromeda in my list? We've got Babylon 5, we've got Blake 7, we've got all the others. Don't we have Andromeda? I shall have to rectify that. I shall have a word with my counterpart and see if we're adding it. Oh no! Ow. That's fine. There's a really nice bit in my playlist as well. Because I say, we're doing everything chronologically, but we're not doing it by series chronology, we're doing it by episode chronology. But there's a really nice bit where Next Generation crosses over with Red Dwarf, and then that bleeds into Deep Space Nine, and you're not just watching all of Star Trek, and then all of Red Dwarf, and then all of Blake 7. So there's some nice little bits of crossover where you kind of get that vibe of we used to when we were kids and we would watch it weekly. I know I've seen Blake 7, but I honestly remember nothing about it. I have no recollection of it. Oh no. Oh shit, I forgot to put the ribbon on her. Him. Why do I keep saying her? Because the fucking cat ears. Babylon 5 is in that list. Excalibur. I don't recall seeing anything about an Excalibur spin-off. There's a Crusader spin-off. Might be the same thing under a different name, I guess. Which is also in there. Not to equip the feathered hat. With the ribbon. For me, Farscape. Farscape is my favourite sci-fi of all time. Sensible in places, it's funny in places. Stakes are high. You never feel like the main character is like overpowered, or you never even feel like they're always going to get out of things. It was... I think, to me, Farscape is just peak sci-fi. The ship was called the Excalibur. No, I didn't find that one when looking through. I found Crusader, which maybe on the ship Excalibur, but I've not looked into it that deep. Death, don't do that. You missed. Okay. Real life Farscape, except for John Crichton, was a loser. Oh, 100%. Yeah. But that's why I loved him. Because he wasn't anything special. He wasn't always right. He wasn't Picard level moral king. He was just some guy in a god-awful situation trying to do what in the show Americans do, but in reality what humans do, which is impose his sense of order on his surroundings. Yeah, okay, it's his morals aren't necessarily peacekeeper morals, and they aren't necessarily Luxon morals or, anything like that. But he's still, the only way he can cope in this situation is by treating it like it's completely normal. Oh, Claudia Black is an absolutely stunning woman. Like, yeah, no, she is phenomenally good looking. And I will say, maybe I wouldn't have liked that show as much if she wasn't in it. Because there was definitely an aspect of that. Never think of a name. You want to play Chiana, Gigi. Very good looking as well. In and out of makeup. Moya need... you say that, but I consider Moya to be used exactly the right amount. Because I think if we'd have had many more Moya, concentrate on Moya episodes, we wouldn't want any more. We had just enough to leave us wanting more, but if we'd have got any more, we'd have been bored of it. Pilot's a good character as well. Pilot's a very cool character. Also, I think I'd watched that series that's through, start to finish, all 4 seasons, plus the Peacekeeper movies. Probably 2, maybe even 3 or 4 times. Before I realised that the bad guy in season 1, Commander Crace, is also Pilot. Just completely missed that. Scorpius. Scorpius is such a good bad guy. So bad replacing him with Commandant. Commandant Grazer was such a pathetic tier bad. I will put the ribbon on after this. For the reminder. I also will say, I think that Ben Bowder's character in Stargate bounced much better with Claudia Black's character in Stargate than they did in Farscape. Moving them two over and still having them together playing different roles, their chemistry was so much better in that. I never kind of bought the chemistry between them in Farscape. It was always a bit forced. Like, she was the human, so I'm going to go after her, rather than any sort of actual feelings and sensible decision. But in Stargate, they bounced off each other, so you could tell that they were happy to be working together again. Come on, Kerberos. Ow. Come on, I just cured. Ow. Oh, damn. Ow. Ooh. Man down. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. And, like, the playfulness that Vala had for Ben Bowder's character, I can't think of his playfulness she had with him where she'd come in and she's like, ending, when she's pregnant and she's saying, oh yeah, it's his baby. I know she was playing it was Jackson's baby, wasn't it? Yeah, no, just the amount of the level of playfulness she had made her character a lot more interesting. Parent son. Bad Keverus. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Oh. When it's on all, it's fine. It's too weak to act. It's when it's cast on a single target that it kills me. Rise from your grave. Bam ba dam. Stop it. Oof, big hit. Oh, damn. Either die or let me cure. That'll do. Gained a job level. 2 down, 2 to go. Ah, that wasn't close. Refia, sorry, Ark. Well, yeah, Refia could survive a couple of rounds on her own. I hadn't even put her in defense yet. And Ark could... weirdly has one of the better defenses on the team, despite the fact he's not got the highest defense value, because he's a white mage, essentially. He has a really, really stupidly high magic defense, and he's got a decent physical defense from his arm. My bot disconnected itself. Yeah, bot's offline. I'll sort it at the intermission. Every 45 days, I have to reconnect my stream. Really annoys me. I'm hoping this new bot will be better, because that has the authorization to reconnect itself at the start of every stream. Bum. Yeah, I just noticed. While I was training, there was a particular fight that kept cropping up that was harder than the rest. And Luneth did a barrage on it. Did 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, ran up and punched it with the bow and killed it. I'm like, damn, okay. Don't fuck with this kid. Archer trap. Hey, stop that. Okay, right. Brain, work for me. Oh, dead anyway. Screw him. Yeah, I'm on Fire Crystal. Crystals look so much cooler than ours. They're like darker, more solid colours. No, I've got one more missing, but I'm not equipping them. The two people who are missing, I'm not going to equip the ribbons on them yet, because any effect they get is negligible. They would lose defense by putting it on. So I'm not equipping it for them yet. Though thinking about it, I forgot to upgrade the Dark Knight's equipment. He's on lower armor than he should be. Yeah, see, like he's silenced, but he has no magic, so there's no point in even worrying about taking that. Yeah, hi, Dragon, and your other head too. Hello. I like your beetle armor. I want it. You're supposed to have a crystal helm. Gloves. What sucks about this place is can't teleport out of it. You want out, you got to walk that entire way. I think that's the only thing I disagree with about this place. I mean, making it hard and, you know, a 5-boss rush, sorry, a 6-boss rush. Annoying, but kind of understandable. It's a way of making it difficult. But just making it so I can't teleport out, that's really sucky. Need the train. If I realize I can't beat it and I need the training, I want to do that in a place where I know I'm at least going to be safe. Or at least I've got a chance of getting to safe. And there's the final ribbon. And they're off. Where's my drink? I think he looks like Aquaman. The good games are coming out this year. There's a lot of things that I'll probably end up buying eventually. I can't think of anything that's like, oh yeah, day one, gotta buy. Fucking Araman with your purple teeth. F2s get purple teeth, man. We've been eating. Nothing but blueberries your entire life. Ow.
Aha, but he has a ribbon. No, sadly the white mage cannot buff. He is there as a buffer zones just to make sure that I'm topped up to full HP. Otherwise shit like that kills me. Well, I tell a lie, it does have some buffs, but the buffs in this game seem really lackluster. Like in 1 and 2, if you cast haste on somebody, it doubled the number of attacks they took with physical weapons. Whereas in this, haste, it just makes you attack faster in the turn. It just doesn't seem worth it. There's also protect and everything, but problem is I could spend 4 turns casting protect on 4 people. And then in follow up with 4 magic attacks, which makes it absolutely a waste. So while I will definitely be casting protect on Ark in the final battle, which we are on our way to now, really see the point of it in this game. My defense is high enough, hopefully, to tank anything the final boss can throw at me now, so... Right then. Onwards to glory! Knowing Final Fantasies as well as I do, I'm very surprised that each of these platforms doesn't have a guaranteed scripted fight on it. I've seen that mechanic used quite a few times in other Final Fantasies where it's like, go to platform, fight, go to platform, fight, go to platform, fight. I really like the music in this place. A little bit plinky plinky. Quite like it. Right. So, here we have it. The final battle. Unless I die. Guess it will not be the final battle. Means another hour of training before coming and doing all this again. We are the Cloud of Darkness. When I already murdered you, none shall stand before the Flood of Darkness. With it we will bring the void to this world. And your world of light as well. Oh yeah, I forgot to cut ribbons, didn't I? That could be a problem. Warrior of the Dark, this is why we are here. The hopes of light and darkness now unite. We shall not let the void reign free. Oh, it's brutal. You are trying my patience. You have destroyed the dark crystals, but that is of no consequence. We will devour your power of light and use it to return this world to the void. Again, I still love that it is the original SNES music. Right, I want to specifically concentrate on that. Critical burst. Bad breath! In this, bad breath seems very lackluster, when in actuality it is one of the most fearful spells in all of Final Fantasy. Keep up the attack. Good. Glad we got that off before her next wave of attacks, otherwise we could have been in trouble there. Does that be painful, yo? Ah, shit. Ow. I'd actually rather you just killed him, to be honest. Oh, snaky down. Cool. We're already further than we have ever been. Darkness has a nice rack. Oh, shit, they just cast Protect. I missed that. I was looking away. Come on, hit him again. Hit him again. Oh. You attack the Cloud of Darkness. You also darkness. Use your rune staff to erase her buff. Okay, that's getting him. I actually want him to die, so I'm going to spend another turn not healing here. You can attack. Do you actually have anything that can bring you out of this? Moves Toad. Silenced as well. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of worth it, just if he survives. I don't think he will. Go for the crit, do it! Yeah, I can't afford to. I've got to heal this turn. He died of poison. Forgot about that. Oh, it was haste that she cast. Right, okay, cool. Right, you. Phoenix down. Ingus. You attack the Cloud of Darkness. You give me a full cure. Fine. Damn, I was hoping that was going to be the other way around. I wanted the Phoenix down before the cure. We've already survived a lot longer than we did in any previous attempt. He's already hasted. Oh, he's hasting himself. Second tentacle is immune to physical. Why I'm doing Soul Eater on it. So left tentacle, or her right tentacle is immune to magic, weak against physical. Her left tentacle is weak against magic, immune to physical. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, what? You're going to defend for me, just in case. You go and do the Phoenix down. Pretty much guaranteed to go first. That thing can attack? Oh, I did not know that. Oh, yeah. Interesting. Particle Beam is a layer action. It takes place after the turn, and thus Refia had come out of defensive stance. That's fucking annoying. Yeah, watch. Any damage that it does to the snake instead of her, like that shot there, will automatically come in as 0. Yeah, miss. Right, I say layer action, that's a D&D term. It basically means something that happens at a set time every round. Or starts happening at a set time every round in this case. That's fine, smack her about all you want. Seven courages left, and then we're back down to normal heals. Don't mind the snake attacking, as long as it attacks Refia, because she can tank it. I'm guessing that kicked in when she hit half HP. Fine. Kill the damn snake. Tread on, snake. Immune means no difference to me. And we've got the Courageous in before her attacks. Nice. That's going to be the problem. When we fail to get the Courageous, she'll do the Particle Beam, and then the Courageous won't go off until after Cloud's attacks. That's when she's got a chance of killing someone really easily. Interesting. No, it doesn't. He was able to attack after it there, so it must be part of her attack. Strange how she came out of defense for it. 5 big heals left. Critical! For the kill! Glory. Glory be. Achievement earned. Warrior of Light. Damn right. Obtained 79,000 gil.
37,499 EXP. Imagine not getting a level up off the last boss. In the beginning, there was the void. Then there was light and darkness. Then everything was born. Sky, the land, water, fire, and life. Time flows to bring them all back from whence they came. For life gave birth to something unique, a shining force that divided the light and the darkness. A force called hope. A time will come again when the balance between light and darkness is broken, and four will be chosen to restore. Do not forget that which gives the four their power is hope. Hope inside each and every living thing in this world. Time will consume all. But you must not accept it. You must fight it. You must find the power within to prevail. You must find the one last spark of light, the one feeble glitter that will illuminate all. Kingdom Heart, the light of hope. Phase 2 of 300. I'll take her. I'm not scared. I can do this all day. Super powerful now. Everyone. Myth, Ark, Refia, Ingus. I knew you could do it. By the heavens, you've done it. Ho ho ho, I had no doubt you would succeed. Man, you guys are something. Yes, yes we are. Let's go. It's time to go home. Oh, I thought I was controlling that for a second then. It moved left exactly as I pressed left. Thanks, Gramps. Glad to be of service. Now let's see if the people of Amur missed me. He's the only one from this... Oh, no, there's two from this continent. Hey, boys. Welcome back. Glad to be back. Again, you saved the world, you know? Ho ho ho! You know who to call when the world needs saving again. Come to Amur anytime. We'll do some training together, if you can keep up. Ha ha ha! Well. Ronia. Yes, we have come back. Why does he have a boomerang on his back? For your help, Prince. I mean, King Alice. No, it is I who must thank you. It is the power of light within you that saved the world. Thank you, warriors of light. I will strive to be as strong as you in serving my people. Thank you, and farewell. So we have like 3 airships. We can come and visit any time. This is a Final Fantasy game. Isn't everything supposed to collapse? No, we've already done the collapse. The collapse was actually before the game. Wait. This isn't my ship. Where's the Invincible? Stole it. We're almost at Canaan. Oh, are we now? Mrs. Sid must be worried about me. Well, you did fuck off without saying anything to her. Getting off here too. He needs to see his mate. Why are you going to Canaan, Desh? Because the woman who's been waiting for him to come back is there? Come on, pay attention. Well, I have some unfinished business, if you know what I mean. Gonna get some booty. Majesty Selena. Finally come to your senses. Oh, stop it. You're embarrassing me. Whistle. I'm not doing. I've missed you so. Oh my. Sid, stop it. People are watching. Yesh, you're back. Promise me you won't leave ever again. No. I promise. Ah, we can't be outdone by these young'uns, can we? Stop, I say. Oh, Sid, you must... Oh, must you be so inappropriate? Ahem. Oh, sorry. Got carried away there. You too. Hey, don't forget to come get me if you're going adventuring again. You're not going anywhere, Desh. Literally just promised, mate. You literally just promised. Like, you're not getting out of this one, Desh. Yeah. Come visit us anytime here. Have to sample Mrs. Sid's dinner special. Thank you, but I have to go see my father first. And I have to train to be a good smith. It's the least I can do to thank him for raising me, you know? Good, I'm sure Taka will be happy to hear that. Give him my regards, you hear? Sid, Desh, we'll see you soon. Thanks for saving our butt, now buzz off! Yeah, pretty much. Milady, let us return to Castle Sasune. No, I don't want to go back so soon. Lady, why? She wants to world with you on the fastest airship around. Got it? Men are so obtuse. Must I say it plainly? I want to stay with you a little bit longer. There. So surprised. Come, let us visit Kazus and Ua first. As you wish, milady. I will stay by your side until the end of time. Why so slow? Faster! We're home. Come on, don't just stand there. Is this one of those 25-minute end scenes? Probably, yeah. Welcome home. No, it's gotta be winding down now. Luneth, you've come back. Oh, Papa, Mum, we did it. Knew you had it in you. You have done well. Proud of you. We forgot to drop Refir off. I fought too. Yeah, and you did great. Saved our ass many, many times. Welcome back. Thank you for saving the world. It's there. Our heroes are back. The warriors of the light are real. Here, let me kiss you. And mate, she's gonna fuck you up. Oh no, you don't. The world was saved from the darkness. The light within you saved us all. Thank you, warriors of light. Oh. Light. Crystals, they're back. Darkness is gone, and a new dawn has come to the world, and it's obtusely bright. Oh dear God, it's blinding. A mountain? I'm supposed to do anything. I think this is the end credits and he's just taking its time starting for some reason. There we go. Luneth, level 64. Ark, level 64. Refia, level 64. And guess what? Ingus, level 64. The Sarah, no level. Sid. Esh. Princess Arya, she dead. King Alice. The Four Old Men. Doga, deceased. Unai and Parrot, deceased and not sure. Haha. I have a book. I have a staff. I have a dragoon spear for some reason. Ah, that was the Onion Knight costume. That means there's an Onion Knight costume in here somewhere. Oh, it's just showing random then. I was looking, hoping it was going to only show the costumes I'd put them in. But it looks like it's not. Thief. Dollar. Geomancer. Dragoon. Viking. Dark Knight. Can't remember. Summoner. Bard. No idea. Devout. Black Wizard. The better version of Summoner. Got no idea what that is. Ninja Ha. Old man. I don't remember there being an old man class. Yeah, Fire Chocobo. And did never actually find a proper use for him. Oh, we're on to the bad guys now. Hey, man. No idea what the names are. I remember him being Goldar. I don't remember you. Sunday. Many bosses in this game, to be fair. Bin.